Hello everyone from MP Fitness Sport Performance. Today is Michela here. So speaking as Matthew did yesterday, actually it was a very good proposal that we are thinking of. Once the Prime Minister of Victoria will give us the good to go for the park on the class. So we had already some contact that few people are interested to do some classes around Essendon and even around Footscray. So if you are still interested, just text us or just write to us in Messenger and contact us privately, so we can arrange actually timing and classes just to get ready when everything is happening. So for today, what we are going to do is a little bit of stretching. So what I was thinking about was stretching off your hamstring and try to lose a little bit the tightness that is always on the pelvis bone that give you probably some tightness on your back. So you have to know that most of the time the problem from your back is come from the tightness of your hamstring. That one is the key actually. Then when you do a deadlift at the gym or even a squat or overhead squat can give you some inflammation on the spot. This is happening because the hip is twisting forward thanks for the hamstring, and we are always loading the front of your thigh and give actually no support on your lower back. So more mobile and flexible we are, much more we can reach proper position when we are doing the exercise and actually reach the best technique when we are doing the specific movement. So today we are going to stretch out your hamstring, and maybe it would be a good idea if you give to go before any session just to get a little bit more mobile for your joint. Something you can do will be even in the morning once you woke up, because we are home, most of us are still home anyway, thanks for this COVID-19. Thanks would be a very big word for it. Anyway, so something that would be very good because we have the time actually to don't rush to work, catching a train, beat the big traffic during the morning. So just wake up, have a very hot shower, and from there do just 2 simple exercises to make sure that actually your day will be a bit better. Even for your lower back, if you are doing a job, sit down almost all day. Or even if you are home and in this time without do any training, and maybe sit down on the couch, be a little bit more lazy, eating a little bit more, try to be creative in the kitchen, and all their standing, all their sitting can give you some problem. So what we are going to do today, 2 exercises, simple one that you can do easy going to your side of your bed with a towel or with a rope or with a stretching band if you have the chance to have one. Anything that can help you out to do a stretching. So we try to get your spine lie down on the ground, so that one will be already flat. That can help you already to get a good position from there. And we start with just one leg, and from here just pull to your side. When you do this exercise, try to hold on the position with the 90 degree with your foot and keep it for 30 seconds, especially in the morning that actually we are much more stiff and all the muscles are not warm yet. So you need to know that in the morning after a long sleep, the muscles are less, how can you say, less ready to go. They are the water inside it is very tight and give it more density. So that is very important that you warm up and you do the right stretching and the right movement. So from now that is 30 seconds, you are hold on your leg, just try to put some pressure to push your legs down, and with your arms you try to pull to yourself. Make sure that your scapula starts down flat on the ground and keep pressing. Keep it for about 10-15 seconds and release the tension and try to pull a bit more to you. You will notice that actually the stretching will be better. You start stretch better, and we do again. for about 15 seconds, press to the ground and try to hold on with your arms. Once it's past 15 seconds, you release and you try to pull a little bit more to you. Hold on for about 20 seconds. And after that we pass it to the other rack. So do the same one, pull it up, 90 degrees, hold on for about 20 seconds. You can keep your legs up, down, and the other one, up to you. Get the pressure in between, about 30 seconds in between, 15 seconds. Release and try to pull a little bit more. From here, hold on around 20 seconds. So this is technique actually is help you out to reach much more flexibility. It's just to get your muscle, the idea to stretch over a little bit more than normal and actually give you more mobility on your movement. And we push, 15, and we pull. As you see, actually my leg is moving much more than what it could be. So from here we put both together and actually we see where we are going. Make sure you are paired and we do everything together for once. So all the spine in a touch on the ground, get your legs straight. Now we push down and you pull with your arms. Hold on for 15-20 seconds. And you release and you try to pull it up a little bit more. Yep. Actually, if you do properly this exercise, if before to go on the ground in this position you couldn't touch your toes, probably now you can. Another one that will help a little bit to release the tension on your back. From here, especially in the morning, just take it easy to do this exercise. Like stretch it out a little bit, keep your back straight, shoulder down and push your belly down. Once you feel pretty good with this one of the leg going straight down on the ground, and with opposite hand we are going to grab the knee and slowly we are stretching. Doesn't need to be a big range, just make sure actually you feel your lower back stretching. If you feel your spine, maybe don't push too much, just the limit as much as you feel like that will be okay. On this position we are now going to do the PNF, that was the exercise we were doing before. So it's mean like getting contract muscle when we are stretching, so give the tension and after going down, just because especially in the morning everything is very stiff, so we need to wait a little bit to warm up a little better. From here, make sure that you help yourself to go on position, get one, bring back the other one, go down, and now I have fantastic position, and we twist on the other side. So nothing complicated, just to make sure that you feel actually the stretching in the back. Don't push too much, just respect the pain if you have some of the stiffness, especially in the morning. Stretch it out a little bit, keep the position for 30 seconds. Once that you finish, you help yourself to go in position. We do the last stretch on your back, just to make sure that everything will be aligned. And from here, slowly, we stand up. Just be careful when you come back on position, your back has been just stretched, so it's meaning that all your vertebrae got more space in between to themselves on the intervertebral disc. This means that if you do a fast movement, you can always do something that is not right. Just because you have been stretching, the nervous system will react just a millisecond slower than what was before, or what your brain is remember since that you wake up. So take your time for any time you do a stretch to go into a movement. So if you are doing those exercises even before to do a workout, make sure you do dynamic or ballistic, just a little bit to get a little bit more motion, but not as much that you can actually pull some muscle. Very important the stretching, especially in this time. Make sure that you stretch a little bit to take care of stress, tension, or actually bad habit position, as like sit down on the couch for too long, or actually if you put on some weight in this time, just stretching a little bit can help it out. Of course, make sure you do always the 30 minutes workout a day if you can. If you want, we are organizing every day classes from 6:30 to 7:15 every night. Or for who does have a kids problem in the morning, we do even a lunchtime, if you have any help from someone. As Matthew said yesterday, of course, we are already organizing the boot camp happening at the park. So once we are ready to go and we are free to do 10 people, we will contact you and let you know. As we said, make sure that you are safe, make sure that you are going to have a good walk every day for about 30 minutes, and be good with yourself. Enjoy your day, and I will see you on Friday. Bye!